So I like I like to start you out here on the road so you can kind of get an idea of the neighborhood. You can see kind of the neighbors next door and down. This is not a super heavy trafficked road, so you're not going to get a lot of traffic coming up and down here through here. You're up on the hill, so you don't get a lot of foot traffic walking up here. The driveway is a little bit tight. There is a carport. It looks like they had an additional parking here. They've got some gravel. It looks like they just kind of pulled up onto the grass here. Roof looks new. I believe she said new roof, new gutters, new drainage was all put in because when they had bought the place, they had wanted to mitigate the water to alleviate any more foundation issue. Looks like you need a little bit of sealing up. These crawl space here is missing some of the vent holes. You don't want to get critters in there. This is a no-no. You don't want this wood over this ductless outdoor unit. I would remove that. Thankfully, it's not attached. They just made a cover that you can pull off of there. But those things need to breathe. But nice to have because you got efficient heating and cooling for cheap right there. And the square footage isn't that much. So I bet that one unit pretty much takes care of this whole house. Floors are nice. Paint. All the windows are updated. Pretty move-in ready house, so you could potentially just do the foundation at a later date. It does feel like the floors, you can feel it in a couple spots, but no more than any old house. And I think with furniture, you're not really gonna notice unevenness in the floors. This is the smaller room, has a closet. And it's right off your main living room where you come in when you come in the front door here. All the ceilings seem like they're 8-foot, regular standard height doorways. Except for in the back. I'll show you, which feels like an addition. Closet, this is one of the other smaller rooms here. Again, all the windows are updated. Vinyl, double pane. In this room on the floor, you can you got a little bit of that feeling. I think this is the corner. I did walk around outside and you can kind of feel like it goes up right there. Not a lot though, not enough to be crazy about it. Here's your bathroom. Walk-in shower, plenty of room. A little bit tight there past the sink, but good amount of room in the shower. And you got some storage here behind the toilet or behind the door. Kitchen, all the appliances are updated. Lots of cabinets. Enough room here for a little table out here. There's the attic access. Laundry room. With some extra bonus storage, you could use this as like a pantry right off the kitchen right here. Water heater, electrical panel. Looks like all Romex wiring. I don't see any old wiring. Your water heater strapped, so the bank wouldn't give you a hard time about your cash, but it's the one thing they always call out. Looks like they upgraded the electrical panel from that old one. So basically, I think that old one's probably sub-paneled into this new upgraded one. That's nice. You got plenty of space in there. These two doorways this one especially looks like it's a little bit shorter than the other ones, but not much. I think you still have clearance to come through here. So off of the kitchen here. You got the laundry room, and then this is the final bedroom back here, which looks like this used to be the exterior door. Thinking this is some sort of add-on, maybe garage or something at one point. But this is a huge room. You would have no problem fitting a king-size bed in here. Just the light. I don't know where the light switch is. It must just be pull the string. Yeah. But big, huge room. No problem whatsoever getting a king-size bed in here. And this room is on slab. So it's as flat and level as a slab goes. It's not on the actual foundation of the house. I'll take a walk on the outside and kind of show you around out there. Looks like there's like Ethernet cable or something here. Phone, looks like phone cable on the ground, so that's not a big deal. So you see this part of the house is on slab. Oh, I forgot to bring the key. I wanted to check out this storage. I'll come back. There's a cute little fire pit. It's all fenced in back here. Really neat little space out here right off of that big bedroom. So you have a little like patio that you can bump out to off of that bedroom. Here's a crawl space here, and you have crawl space access here. This is where I'm thinking, I believe, might be the foundation. And I'm having a hard time figuring out where the issue is, but you see those big cracks. I'm thinking that might be where the issue is. I got a big apple tree here. I just got knocked in the head with one of them on my way through. But good size apples. All gated. This is all fenced off. You got a little access way that comes in off of that little room when you first, I don't know if you can see in there, when you first come in that first little bedroom off of the living room. Cute little space. This one's going to be tough to beat at the price point. I mean, even with the foundation repair, having that new roof and gutters. The siding looks like it's all in good shape. I don't see any wood rot. All your floors are updated. I'm going to run and grab the key so we can check out this little shed. It is pretty much move-in ready. Great butcher block counters. Beautiful. Until I don't know what they did over here. This part is different from the butcher block over here. It's interesting how they did that. It doesn't look bad, it's just different. Let's check out this. If it'll give me the key back. There we go. It's actually a really cute house. I like this backyard space, and it looks like pretty easy to maintain too. Kind of looks like a cedar tree right here. Nope. This key don't work for the shed, so we can't see the inside of the shed, but you get an idea of what the house is. And I think this is just a little storage shed where you can keep, you know, your lawn tools and things like that. It's definitely separate from the house. You can kind of see. I don't know if we can peek in the window and see what's in there. Can't really see through. You can see the neighbor through this yard. He's got a pretty well maintained yard over there. I don't know, it's pretty quiet up here. Anyways, let me know what you think.